welcome to the stream, folks. We're logging in the game now, so bear with me about 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Warning, if your stereo equipment isn't properly set up, you might be missing some of the benefits that stereo can provide. Alright, welcome everyone, welcome. We're back in action. It's gonna be my first stream after so long. You might not see me on camera. I'm a hot mess right now. Got the beard thing going. You know how it is. But I've been recovering from that thing, that ickiness that we don't want to get, and I'm feeling a lot better today, so I'm going to try to do this thing with voice. I've been trying to do some pre-recordings while I've been sick. That hasn't worked very well. And then I try to play a little bit with just some random music being played in the background, and that hasn't worked very well. So we're going to get into it right now. We're going to just man up, suck it up, and do our best at streaming for you. Today we're playing Warthunder. Koenieboy's gonna join us shortly, so let's just get it on. Alright. This is what we call shameless promotion. Our commercial, kind of let you know what we do here in the channel. We play a lot of games. We don't try to stick to one, even though sticking to one is a lot of fun. I've been doing that actually with the Isle lately. But I do play different kinds of games. So if you've known me as the Dino guy, I'm really an FPS battlefielder type of a guy. The Isle just caught me out of nowhere, and it's such a fun game. Today we're not playing the Isle though. We're going to be playing Warthunder. So stand by, folks. We'll be right there with you. Just trying to load up in a plane right now while we give you something visual to captivate your eyes with for the moment. Alright, let's do some higher arcade battles. Let's see if we can get into with the A4 and the Jets for now. When Koenieboy joins us, we're going to be doing some Warthunder World War II style planes. But right now we'll try to do some mid-70s. Late 60s, mid 70s style. Jet action for a few minutes. A few rounds perhaps. We'll see what we can do. You guys know how this game works. Please give us a like, subscribe, follow. We're on Twitch, Facebook, and on YouTube, so you can join us on any platform at any time that you like. Alright folks, let's try to get in on the stream right now. Stand by for the darkness. I'm in transition from Stream Deck to Touch Portal because I like doing the app version of both, and I'm troubleshooting my up portal because something is glitching on it. It's not letting me log in on the iPad section of it because I use an iPad for my Stream Deck. And I heard that Touch Portal does more things than Stream Deck, but I have to admit, Stream Deck for $2.99 a month really gets you going really fast. It was seamless. I installed it on both the PC and on the app on the iPad, and it just started working from the beginning, and nice customizability. But I did want to try and see what else I could do on the Touch Portal, because you can really do more functionality. But I'm troubleshooting it now. It's not working, so bear with me. Bear with me. I should be in the game now. Oh, I know what's going on. This is the standby. Let's see, we're gonna go here. Boom. Now it's gonna work. So OBS decided to update and change a little bit on us. Before, I didn't have to denote which game I wanted to game capture. In the latest update, it actually decides to want to be told which game to capture, which is really odd because it wasn't the case before. So hence the black screen. Alright guys, I'm just in the server here trying to wait to get in. There's 22 people waiting to get into this 9.3 arcade style battle, and we'll be getting in shortly as soon as the server decides to give us access. It's trying to do its best at matchmaking is what it's doing. Different folks, it's a little hard to see, but I have 7.7 battle rating planes, 7.0s, along with 9.0 battle rating planes. I have a 9.7 even. So that's what kind of makes the matchmaking a little trouble, because it doesn't know if it wants to put me in with those lower tier planes or not. So it does take a while to get into these servers. Alright. How's everybody doing today? Welcome folks. I haven't seen a few of you faces out there. Dibble guy, what's up? What's going on? What's up, Osmo? I'm coming in with the battle rating. Yeah, well, I've been playing this game for 6-7 years. So Dibble guy said, bro, I'm happy with the 2.7 rating, and then you're here coming in with the 8 something. Yeah, I actually have my next plane that I'm going to be researching, the one that I'm researching now, is going to be a 10.0 battle rating plane. It's the A7 Delta. It's right along the lines of an A4. It's an attack fighter bomber. More bomber than fighter, but it does pretty decent fighting. And it has decent missiles on them too. It's got the better A9Js for them on them than the AIM-9Bs, I think, that the A4 rolls around with. You'll see shortly. They aren't as tracking as you would want missiles to be, and even in real life they did struggle. They weren't the best. These are the A9B air-to-air Sidewinder missiles. When they hit, they do a great job on impact. Getting them to hit sometimes is not always the best. If you are flying defensively against a missile like the AIM-9B, you can actually do a pretty good job at juking an AIM-9B. But we'll see. Right on, Dibble guy. We'll check you out shortly. Cheers, mate. I'm going to try to squat up on this MiG-19, which is probably doable. But he should have me on some speed. Russians did try to put a lot of speed into their planes, so even planes that were lower tiered, in reality, if you consider that word being legit, actually did pretty good, because of their speed advantages, or the fact that people put in speed into their launcher. Oh, and he got me in the air! MiG-21 came right in. Beautiful 30mm guns on them. And I think this one has 3 or 4 that it peppered me with and took me right out. Alright, so we're just going to use speed. This is the F-100 Delta. It's a Mach plane. It will break Mach with the speed of sound. Oh, there he is again. That this is the MiG-19. Good. Wow, these guys are already spawn camping. Alright. Now we've got a limited amount of planes to do this with. My 2 good ones have been both taken out. So I have another one. Alright. And he's turning towards my spawn direction again. Let's check our back, our rear. Alright, these good guys are a squad. Alright, so let's just pick this good guy and get him off of our wingman's tail. They're just breaking Mach right there. Boom, he turned right into me, trying to avoid. So he's off of my buddy. And he just got popped by this other guy. Very nice. I think they might have hit each other though. Yeah, they killed each other. They headed on each other. Alright. Because all of a sudden our friendly just disappeared. He died. Alright, let me kill these afterburners. There's a 100 there in front of me. So one of the rules of dogfighting is try to be the highest plane, because speed will generally, height will generally give you the advantage. It'll actually, if you're diving on them, it'll also give you an increase in speed, immediate increase in speed. So here comes the missile at me. I juked it a little bit. That worked out nice. I gotta start thinking of pulling up. Get that afterburner, get me up into the air. That hunter's on that meteor, so I don't really need to be so gun-ho on that meteor, but let's try to dive in on it anyways. There's a MiG-21 trying to break off. Let's go after the 21. He needs somebody on his tail. The other one's already flying defensively. This is a boom and zoom plane, so you don't want to turn fight with this so much. Alright, I gotta break off, because these guys can easily get on my tail. And oh, got one on my tail already. As soon as I looked, he was already on my tail, sighted me in, and was already firing. Nice job. Very nice job. I'm trying to at least explain to you guys what's going on in the air. What people are thinking when all this is happening. Because if you play Warthunder, it might help you, especially if you're a new player. And if you're an experienced player, you get a couple of bad streaks and you get bad momentum like me right now. See, no kills, I'm low on the tier. Let's get in on this though. We're gonna dive on that MiG-19. Watch out for what's coming up after us there. That guy's about to engage that MiG-21 as well. There he is. Let's go after him. We gotta try to mitigate that. Got him. Ooh-wee. That was really quick. It's like fly swatting. The perfect moment where your bullets are gonna reach them is really instantaneously, because of the nature of subsonic dogfighting. Because subsonic seems slow, but subsonic's actually like right under the speed of sound. Got one on my tail. He was popping. Nice wave. I think it's the same guy that keeps shooting me. That good tiger. Alright, let's get back in. I'm playing arcade because I prefer to play realistic. But I think for a stream, there aren't many arcade streamers. And just the fact that you folks as viewers don't have to wait for me to get back into another server has a benefit just on a watching basis, right? I die, I can just jump in another plane, die, jump in another plane. I don't mind doing that. So, and it's a lot more forgiving to fly these planes in arcade, and that can be fun sometimes too, if you don't want to think too much. This game's a lot of work. When you're playing these games, realistic, it's a lot of work. You really have to deal with the plane's temper tantrum. And you can't get out of it because you're trying to land and you're trying to land too fast, your gear breaks off, your flaps break off. That's on you. You gotta know the limitations of the plane. And then at least in arcade, that kind of disappears a little bit for the most part. You can still do some of that stuff, but it's a lot harder. You would You would never fly these planes in reality like you would in arcade mode, if that makes sense. So what on my tail? Let's get out of this. They got him. He got on my tail, which forces him to be steady a little bit to try to get that sight in, the gun sight in, and that held him steady enough for the guy that was behind him when he popped him. And I was able to juke it right in the moment that he was going to start firing at me. That worked out. I gotta watch my airspeed because I'm flying straight and I don't have much altitude on anything, so I can really bleed a lot of speed. Bleeding speed gets you in trouble. I'll get overrounded. Alright. Well, we got a jet kill there on that one. That was pretty fast too. Not too bad. Alright, let's get into some fun stuff. Let's play a little British tier for now. Looks like this put us in a realistic match. I wonder why it does that, switches like that. I guess it remembers what this plane was last in and tries to go with that battle. It should have been arcade mode. Alright, let's get into it. Welcome to the stream, folks. Give us a like, subscribe, follow. We're here for your viewing pleasure.
Attention to the map! Attention to the map! Need cover. Affirmative! Backup. We are losing. Somebody attack him. Roger.
See, I'm diving like I'm in arcade, and I gotta watch my airspeed because this plane will the wings will just shear right off. So, and I got a plane diving on me, coming in on me. He was. There he is. Maybe he decided to abort. So I'm going to try to drop these bombs right now. Opening the bomb bay without trying to get to 500 kilometers per hour. Because you see those wings are already shaking. They're already going to break off. Drop those bombs. I think they're not going to hit. Ooh. All right. Trust your instincts, Danielson. The yak is on me.
Move after me. Roger that.
He's watching his flight characteristics as well, because he didn't stay on that turn with me. He should have. Or he could have, but he didn't.
Returning to the base.
Gunners are not active. Looks like my gunners are hurt. Nope. One gunner's still active. I'm down. And we got a kill though. We'll take it. Nice job, gunner. Turn the hanger. So this is the problem with streaming on realistic is you get one gun, one plane, one kill, you're out of the game. You guys have to sit in here watch me get into it. Another one. That sucks. So we'll do it arcade and go from there. All right.
Need backup.
Alright, looks like we're in. We're gonna take the Havoc. This is one of the second lowest pay to play planes that you can get in this game. And for the money, because even if you're doing this for free and you're a new player, you get enough of those Golden Eagles that you can afford some of these planes and stuff. This is one that I would recommend because it has oomph, it's got speed. I call it the Millennium Falcon of its tier. Very few planes can catch up to it. And it takes a beating. And it's got gunners that can kill if they're well trained. So we're gonna go from there. I'm just dropping those bombs and getting out. They're gonna reload in 35 seconds. Alright, got 4 of the 3 targets. I didn't really try to drop them right on the actual targets. I just tried to see if my splash would take care of them, and they sure did. So that's a nice way without having to dive all the way down so you get precision. You can be a little sloppy with them. They're 500-pound bombs. This plane carries 4 of them, so it's a pretty good splash. Just gotta get them close, especially on these. What are these? Yeah, armored vehicles. So they're really soft. Soft targets. You can get them with guns too. The guns on this plane are also pretty good.
Need backup.
Alright, let's drop these
We're ahead
bombs.
of the enemy.
Alright, bombs away. We're gonna climb up. Try to avoid all the bad guys. Alright. 20 seconds. So far, no enemy contact from fighter planes, which is good. They're avoiding. They're not necessarily avoiding me, they're just deciding not to come after. So let's get down. We'll try to use our guns to take some of these ground targets out. Alright, bombs just reloaded, so we'll get a couple of these. I didn't drop those in time. There's an artillery unit here. Let's look around for enemy planes. Okay, we've got some really close that are dangerously close. My gunner's already active. You can hear the gunner going to town. Let's take a look and see where the bad guys are. Okay, no bad guys. They broke off. They're engaged doing something else. If you look at our indicated airspeed, we're managing to stay over 300, which is really good for these lower tier battles. You're basically one of the fastest planes. So, is it worth pay to play? You know, it is. Pay to play is worth for you folks what you feel is worth it, but you can get this game for free by being a brand new player at Warthunder and just doing the tutorials and whatnot, and you'll have just barely enough of those free golden eagles to buy this plane. And there's other planes you can get, there's tanks you can get, but this one gives you the biggest bang for your buck. Pretty good survivability too. So, alright, we got a plane right there. Let's do some shake and bake. Drop these bombs too. While my gunner does his thing here. Alright, looks like another bomber. Alright, let's go in.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Yo. Demon.
What's up, man?
Oh, what's up? Are you sick?
Yeah. I have been, like, pretty bad, but I haven't been able to stream lately. But now I'm back, sort of. We'll see.
Alright. Your
Yeah.
stream still says DIO, by the way.
I know, I changed it too, but it didn't grab it. Sometimes Restream is weird.
Oh, on Twitch, you can just go into your creator dashboard and change it from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. I didn't angle in on those planes. Oh, I gotta get out of those fighters. Look at all them fighters! Oh, we got all. Okay, game over. We got all those ground targets. Very good. Very good. Shoot those kids. What's up, Yakuna? Yakina, Coon one. Shoot her those kids down. It sounds like you're from the south, bro. Shoot her those kids down, Kina Coon one. Oh my god. Yeah, this might be a short stream though, because my voice is gone already. Don't you have Warthunder yet, Mizzix?
Oh, I don't know what happened to it. The day after I got it, after we played, I got on my PC and it's not there now.
Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna try to get a piece of this 100.
I think it had to do with like the War Thunder had downloaded wasn't the one from Steam, but it still somehow worked.
Well, yeah, because they have their own download. The Steam thing is new for them. Even right now, I don't play off the Steam version. I play off the War Thunder version. But if I ever uninstall it and reinstall it, I'll just use the Steam. Steam used to be so dookie, now it's like pretty good. Those bombs made their target. Let's see if anybody's gonna come after me for now, though. Looks like I'm clear, and I have 20 seconds to reload those bombs. Oh, that air base is popping me though. Oh my god, those gunners. The AA at enemy air bases, their main bases, are really OP. I shouldn't have. I'm already damaged at the engines. Well, let's go in and get it. I could probably still make it the whole game like this, but it's not an ideal situation. Yeah, I got oil leak problems. Try to get some more of these guys right here.
No offense to this guy, but is he playing on a Chromebook?
Are you
Or
watching
Windows
somebody
7
else?
or something? Because this does not look like Valheim.
I'm dropping these bombs. You got one left. Trying to get a little height. They changed the sound in the whatever update we just did. They just changed the sounds on these guns for this Havoc though. They did not sound like this ever. Our bombs have come back, so we're gonna make a quick pass and try to pick up all the stragglers that we've missed. And here comes an enemy playing on my touche. My engine's just got a little more hammered, it looks like. We're gonna try to just outrun them now. I don't think there's any more ground targets there. Oh, there's one I missed. We're gonna try to get to this other section. Now I'm gonna use the mountain to my favor. We're gonna go around the mountain a long way. There's a ground target right there. gunner's active. Means that guy is caught up to us, or if there's another plane that's caught up to us. Let's try to see what's going on. Cannot tell yet. Okay, everything here has been wiped out. Shake and bake. He's really on our... Oh, it's the same plane. He's really been tracking us the whole time. Alright, let's drop those bombs. Double reload. And then he asked for a little cover there. Boom. They got him. Anybody else in my vicinity? Nope, I think I'm okay. I'm gonna try to head to those boats. There's some enemy boats. Got some bad guys up there on my right hand side. They should come down after me. But the game's about to end. We've got one ground target left to take out. I'm not even sure where that is. Alright. Oh, we got game over. Game over. My gunner got that last guy at the end. That was cool. Alright, we got 24 ground targets destroyed on that round. No ground kill, no kills though. That last one didn't register in time. Alright. So we're gonna get back in on this stuff now. Back in on that game. That's why I like the plane. You can shoot other planes with it. You can definitely do some ground impact. So when you're starting out in this game, you really want a plane that you can grind with. And this will at least help you grind those silver eagles. The Wearaway is also pretty fun. It's very squishy and the guns are lacking. But it's really maneuverable. You can get behind anybody on them. So if you've got the ability to just shoot accurately, and you can stay on just about anybody's tail with that little Wearaway. I don't know if they've fiddled with it since, but it's always been that. If I dive more, those planes will really get on my tail, so I want to try to avoid that. Try to head on a little bit to kind of avoid them getting on my tail. Somebody definitely on my tail, so we're going to go after those ground targets right in front of us if we can manage. Calling for help. We're just gonna go in now. Big swoops. Start corkscrewing a little bit. That bomber in front of me just literally wiped out quite a bit of my potential targets, which is okay. We'll just go after these right here. Oh, I'm down. They got me. I should hopefully get one more ground target. Yeah, we got that. Bye-bye. 109s are one of the few planes can actually keep up with the Havoc, and that's the way they were designed. Powerful engines, faster speed. It really helped make these 109s, especially early on, as formidable fighters and interceptors. A lot of times they would go after our bombers. And they did a pretty good job. They did better than the ME-110s that were designed to be interceptors. Got a kill. Looks like my gunner got him enough. That when the 109 died, it gave me the credit for the kill. Very nice, gunner. This is why you invest in your crew points. And you make your gunners OP. Poor Fadar, he has 2 planes on him. We cannot help you. Well, I guess I could. Should we try to go help him? Yeah, we can always get new bombs later. So I'm dropping my bombs. I'm gonna go after Fadar and help him. He's getting squished. He's getting taken out. This plane has pretty good power too. They call it the Avenger, but I believe it's a TBF. It's the British land lease name. You got me. Both of them coming in head on. Like that. I got one pretty good. Let's show you guys what the Weirway can do. The Weirway. Maneuverable. Carries 4 bombs. Let's head to these bad guys. We'll try to dogfight them, not necessarily drop bombs. So let's stay light. Whip up. And we'll get behind this SBD first. Since that's a bomber, attack bomber trying to get at our ground targets. It's not a good climber at all, FYI. And again, its guns are really lacking. Some 50 cals would have been nice. 20 millimeter would have been great. But obviously, it's not that type of a plane and that type of a technological tier. But you can get kills. Pepper them long enough. If you're close enough, you can get them. Smacked into each other. Dang nabbit. Those hurt. Those hurt. Alright, let's do the
Yo,
Hampton.
Demons, do you want to try the Isle or no?
No, I'm streaming this, bro. And Koenieboy is going to be on shortly, too. We're supposed to play this. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy down.
Do you have push to talk on?
No, nope, I don't. But I responded to you in the stream. Alright, game over. That ended fairly quickly, so that was fun. What's up, Yellowbird 110? You play a little Warthunder? Yellowbird. Oh, we got some... My gunners did really well there. Go gunners. Let's look at what I mean by gunners. So this Havoc plane here, if you go to cruise, you can put in crew points. I have 1,000 I have to spend. And I don't even have them maximized. And I've been playing this for a long time. It shows you how really putting points into things matter. So I've got 3 properly trained gunners for this actual plane. If I play any other planes with more gunners, then I want to have more gunners. So let me just up that. Why not? Let's get that to 4. Bam. All my crew points are basically gone. Yeah, there's nothing else that I could level up. They cost too much to level up. But let's look at this Hampton. I have, let's see, how many gunners? I have 1 trained gunner. So this isn't really a good gunner slot. I think I've been really just putting bombers, fighters in this slot. But this is also another fighter slot because look, I don't even have a half of a trained gunner. This one also is not very good. This one is has 4 trained gunners. This one has 4 trained gunners, and this one has 3 trained gunners. The Weirway only has 1 gunner, so you only need 1 trained gunner. But if I put any other bombers, at least I have the opportunity to get them maximized. So let me just maximize that again. Bam. Now I've got 4 trained gunners on this slot. So, for example, if I wanted to switch over and put in a more uber plane, let's see, the Sunderland has how many gunners? If we look, 1, 2, he's got 5 turrets. Wow, 5 gunners for this plane here. That's pretty good. Right, so that's one thing you have to make sure if you're playing bombers. Make sure your gunners are trained, because if you've got all these points and trained on your gunners, you only have 1 gunner trained. Only one of those gunners is doing a good job. The other ones are not. So we can level up the plane's capabilities, like the pilot's ability to handle those G-forces, those blackouts and redouts, stamina, all that, right? Handle bullets, handle damage being taken in, your plane itself, your repair speed, your reload speed matters a lot, especially for bombs. If you're a bomber, get that up there too, because it means your bombs will reload a lot faster. This goes like a long way. Actually, between that and having enough experienced gunners, and then of course having them with good fire precision, accuracy, G tolerance, all that plays a role too. Stamina, vitality helps them take damage from the enemy planes, recover faster, all that stuff plays a role. But really, your experienced gunners, number 1, and then your reload speed, because even they have to reload. And then fire accuracy, fire precision, all those is a good way to go. And for planes, if you're a fighter, you should really be putting points into G tolerance. Looks like I can up that a little bit. Bam. 395, I don't have enough. Let's do defensive armament. See, I don't have anything hardly in my G tolerance for any of these, because this is for a gunner. I don't want to put points. This is only going to be a fighter plane slot. Alright, let's get out of here and jump into another round. And boom. Play a little Warthunder. I'm going to talk about some of the dots and the I's. The I's that you can dot and the T's that you can cross in this game to make things better. I'm going to get in this game shortly. Alright. I call this my Havoc build. I always just start with the Havoc. The Avengers are pretty good playing too. A little more pricey. Same tier, it looks like. I don't remember them being in the same tier before. I put these yellow lightning bolts on them, but I think with one of the updates they messed up because they're supposed to be huge and expansive on that wing, and they look like little, I don't know, stickers. They look like decals now. We gotta fix that. That's kind of my signature thing on these in this game. I just put those yellow lightning bolts on all the wings of my planes. One thing I've yet to find out though is if enemy players are able to see that, or if they just see a standard skin. I have not been confirmed on that. I believe they cannot see it, especially some of the more customizable stuff. They might be able to see that, but some of the other stuff, customizable stuff that you do your planes appearances, something I don't really mess with. They're not supposed to be able to see all of it. I'm not sure what it would be for these, for this Havoc itself. Let's drop it in. Oh, I'm gonna save one bomb for another cluster of bad guys. Right there. Now we're gonna go full guns on the rest of these. Somebody already got me, tried to get me. I got one engine left though. The joke's on them. Let's see if we get a piece of this F4 up here. Somebody just rammed me. Wow, I'm pretty sure that was a ram because either that or the fact that when my wing broke off like that, it just made my flight characteristic whip out like that. Weird. Let's go Avenger. Maybe I'll do a pay-to-play Warthunder series, because I have not all the planes. I could never ever, and I would never ever buy all the pay-to-play planes, but I have quite a few. There's been a few that I've wanted to get. I might be able to catch him. His gunner will go active on me though, so I have to be careful. Reloading. Let me get out of his gun sight. No need to take shots when you're just sitting waiting to reload. So we'll get under his belly.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Reloading again. He's probably gonna go down. He's burning up so bad. Yeah, he's done. That's what we call a barbecue. Get us some barbecue. Welcome to the stream, folks. This hillbilly Henry fighting the planes today. We're flying ourselves a little British Avenger. See, they messed with the little wings, the little lightning bolts on this plane too. We're gonna try to drop our bombs now. We use this non-interceptor as an interceptor. We damaged ourselves too. I might lose my engines at some point. So Looks like that bomber's headed over for that base. I'll try to go for these ground targets. We'll make our gunners work, because these guys will get behind my tail. Here comes a hurricane. His numbers are closing in on me fairly quickly, but it looks like he's diving down also. You can tell a lot by the way the numbers change. Learn to read the numbers. Something that you don't get the benefit of outside of digital display. No worries, bro. It's always gonna take a long time. Don't even worry about it. It's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to set up. We're gonna sit here and do a little bomb run. Drop one of them right there. Drop another one there. That first one didn't hit. Didn't get nobody. You're gonna have to drop it in more precise. That's precise right there. Look, got one on my tail, deep on my tail. Come on, Gunner. Do your job, Gunner. Boy, he's on the he's on there. You gonna turn into him? Oh, he got me. He got me in the cockpit. He exposed himself in the cockpit. Game over, though. We did all right. We did all right. It's my little test stream, folks. I'm gonna call it a short stream. It's only 1 hour right now, but I'm gonna take some more body pain medication because the corona hurts. The corona hurts. It's like a bad fever that never goes away. Anyways, folks, I'll be back later on today. I'll be streaming again. I feel a little bit better than I have been lately, so we will catch you guys on the next one. I'm gonna get that medicine in my body. I think it's called ibuprofen. Yeah, it's ibuprofen. My body aches like fever. Feels like a bad flu. So that's all I can say. Alright guys, y'all be good. Take it easy. We'll see you guys on the next one. And cheers, mates. You know how it is.